Hi there, thank you so much for joining me today. This video is an update for my Partners in Cream Project Pan. This is a group collab created by Steph and DaLin. I'll have both their channels and the playlist and all the information you could need down in the description box. You're more than welcome to join if you'd like. It's never too late. I'm working on 5 products at any given time. I'm only focusing on liquid and cream products, and I did hit my goal on 2 products, so I'll be rolling 2 new ones in. The first product I will be rolling out because I finished it is the Beet Shield from Krave Beauty. This is a sunscreen. It's technically SPF 50, but it doesn't say that on the packaging, I think because of US regulations. I started up here and then I used roughly the same amount of product in both of my monthly updates, and then I finished it this past month. I like having an SPF in this project just to make sure that I'm using SPF regularly, making it a routine. So now that this one is finished, I'll be rolling this one from e.l.f. in its place. This is the Beauty Shield SPF 50 Skin Shielding Moisturizer. It has a universal tint. It does have markings on the side from a previous project pan, but I'm actually going to move it to the other side. It's an airless pump, so the product's actually going to go upward. So as we go on, the marks are going to go up. When I hold this against the light, there's actually a little bit of a space, probably like half an inch worth of space at the top, so I really only have like 2 inches worth of product. This is a very runny type of SPF, so I don't know how quickly or slowly I'm going to use it up, but I do want to use it. It's one of my oldest SPFs in my collection. I don't even know if they still make this. I know that there is a Beauty Shield SPF from e.l.f., but it's in different packaging, so I don't know if it's the same product. Another product I hit my goal on is this liquid lip from ABH. It's in the shade Crush. It's a really simple, everyday light pink shade for me, and my goal was to use this 25 times. I want to have a liquid lipstick in here, use it 25 times, roll it out, and replace it with another one. My progress for this has been very slow going. In month 1, I used it 11 uses, but then in the next 3 months, I used it 3 times, 2 times, and 5 times respectively. And then this past month, I used it 4 more times to hit the 25 use mark. But I'm already making better progress on the one I'm rolling in, which is from Jordana. It's the Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Creme Brulee. This is very similar to Crush from ABH, just maybe slightly more pink. And I've used this 6 times in the last month, so I'm excited with the progress I'm making. I feel like it's good momentum. And now that I have started using liquid lipsticks a little bit differently than I used to, it's a lot easier to use, and I feel like I'll be able to hit 25 uses a lot more quickly. So this might be super old news for most people, and this is probably how you're supposed to wear liquid lipsticks, but lately I've been putting on a light layer on my lower lip, then closing my mouth so that it transfers to the top lip, and then using my finger to blot it just to make sure it's really thin. I'm still getting the color that I want, I'm still getting the level of opacity that I want, but it's a really, really light layer. It's super comfortable and it's just really pretty. It doesn't fall into the lines on my lips, it doesn't look too cakey, it doesn't get gross throughout the day. I'm still able to close my lips, lick my lips, take a drink, eat something, and it doesn't move the product at all. And if I feel like my lips are getting a little bit dry, I can just pat a little bit of lip balm on top and still have like a really nice lip color. I'm wearing that on my lips today. I just really like this color a lot, and once I use that 25 times, I'll roll in another lip product. I'm not sure what I'll bring in next, but I do have a couple products that I'm going to play around with in my next makeup basket, so maybe by the time I hit 25 uses on this, I'll have an idea of what I want to roll in. So those are the 2 that I'm rolling out and bringing new ones in to take their place. Now for the other 3 products that I'm making good progress on, but I haven't finished yet. I want to talk about this liquid cream blush from Flower Beauty. It's in the shade Bubbly. If you can see that the packaging is getting so thin. I think I pushed out another air bubble this past month, so there really isn't a lot left in there. I've mentioned it before, I mix it with another shade in Pinched. You can see this one is also very thin. And then I also add a little bit of the Lunch Money highlighter that I'll talk about in a second. I mix those 3 together to get my perfect blush color. If you'd like to see what that color looks like with them all mixed together, I do show you how I create that concoction and how I apply it and what it looks like on the cheeks in a Get Ready With Me I put up a couple weeks ago using my current favorites. I did kind of like a mauve makeup look. I do like that color better than just using Bubbly on its own. This can be quite cool toned and purpley and not look that great on my cheeks if I just use it by itself, but making that mixture, it's perfect. I do use it on a regular basis every day that I wear makeup. I'm wearing it today and I do like it. I don't know if I'll have it done next month. There's a chance I might. I'm having trouble figuring out just how much is like in the bottom of the packaging there, so I might be able to finish it next month, but if not next month, then the month after that, which is super exciting. I rarely ever go through liquid blushes or blushes in general. And the next two products are highlighters. The first one is from Colourpop. It's the Super Shock Cheek Pearlized shade Lunch Money. Like I said, I use it to mix with those two cream blushes from Flower to create like a shimmery pinky concoction to put on my cheeks. I find that because I have had this product for a while, I think it's coming up on 2 years old, it is a little bit drier than normal, so using my finger or my sponge or a brush kind of just makes it break apart, and I worry I'm gonna lose a lot of product that way. So I just use a little brush. This is what I use. It's just a little lip brush. It's got a little point on it. I don't think it's from any brand in particular. And I use that to dig out a tiny little bit, and then I create like a little mixture on the back of my hand. I am kind of just taking a little bit at a time, creating like a little bit of a bigger hole as I go. I'm gonna say this is gonna take probably another 3, 4, maybe 5 months of continuous use to finish. And I mentioned in my last update, but just to say it again, even though I do love the color of this and I love how it looks on my cheeks, I wish that they would do this maybe in like a liquid form or even a powder form. I just don't really love these cream products. I think they're harder to use without wasting too much, and they dry up very quickly. So I hope that they expand the highlighter range into other formulas, because I do really love this shade. It's just the formula is keeping me from buying it again. And my last one is also very exciting. It's the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter in the shade Halo Goodbye, and I have been slowly working away at this for the past 4 months. I only have maybe a little less than an inch left of product left in there, and I don't know how hard or easy it is gonna be to get the product out of the bottom. I do have a scooper tool right here that I can use to get it out of the bottom once I can't get any more out with the Doe Fit applicator. So this might be done next month, but if not next month, then the one after that. I am loving being able to focus on my cream and liquid products. Sometimes they get pushed to the wayside or just neglected in general in my collection. So to be able to focus on them a little bit more in their own project pan has been really beneficial for me, and I'm also loving watching other people's updates, because there's so many different products that people are talking about that they might not normally mention in a project pan. But in the meantime, that's everything I have. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.